Hey boys and girls, welcome to Art Recycled with Mrs. Hollemeyer. Today we are going to use an app called Tayasui Sketches School, and we are going to explore the 6 basic shapes to make a house, sky, and some land with a fish to help us learn how to draw those shapes. Now if you're wondering what the 6 basic shapes are, they are square, rectangle, triangle, diamond, circle, and oval. Kids, you may have seen these shapes before in math because they're actually mathematical shapes. So now we're going to go back to that landscape. Can you see them? Can you find them? All right, let's get started. The first thing you're going to do is on your iPad, I want you to touch the blue pen pointing downward. That is your School Sketches app. Once you've touched that blue pen, it's going to bring you to the yellow folder or A folder, and you want to touch the plus sign with a new white sheet of paper. So we're going to get started here by using only one brush today. Do you see which brush I have highlighted in red over on the left? It's the flathead brush. We're going to use this brush today, and then as you can see over on the right hand side, I'm touching the 3 dots that will change my brush size. First, boys and girls, you want to touch the color box down in the right hand corner, and as you can see, it brings up all your colors. Choose a color that you would want for your house. I want my house to be brown, so I'm going to click on the brown. And I also, do you see over on the right, I have selected the biggest dot. That means my brush is going to be pretty large. I'm going to take my finger, touch the screen of my iPad, and I am going to draw and drag and draw a rectangle. This is going to be the bottom of my house. So we've already done our shape number 1, rectangle for our house. Then I'm going to drag my finger and I am going to color my house in with my color. Once I have done that, we are going to move to triangle. So once you have your rectangle, I want you to select a color for your roof. I want a, how about a purple roof? And I'm gonna draw a straight line for a triangle and then go up, down, like that, and color in my roof. Now, boys and girls, I also want a chimney, which is also kind of a rectangle shape. So if I touch my colors again, I can go to red, make a rectangle chimney. Oh, now do you notice my brush is kind of too big for this? So I'm gonna move to the smaller brush, that middle brush there. I'm gonna go around, there we go. That might come like that actually. It's not really a rectangle, it's kind of a rectangle with a slanted bottom. And then I'm going to draw a rectangle this way on top and fill it in. So boys and girls, that's why the different size brushes are kind of important. It helps you when you draw smaller and bigger things, okay? Now I want to draw a door and some windows on my house. So I'm going to go actually to white. I think white will show up nice on the brown, or you could pick black. And I'm going to go to the smallest brush, the teeny tiny one. I'm going to draw another rectangle for a door. And I'm going to draw a circle for the doorknob. So now we've hit 3 shapes, rectangle, triangle, circle. And now I'm going to hit my 4th shape, which is a square for the windows. Maybe I'll put a really big window on the top, like that. So now we've hit rectangle, triangle, circle, square. So now I'm going to switch back to the biggest dot again, that big one, all the way at the bottom. And I'm gonna select blue because I'm going to use oval now, and I'm going to make a pond. Now when I make a pond, I want an oval that's kind of laying flat like this, because we wouldn't see a circle for the pond, boys and girls. We would only see kind of a circle for the pond if we were looking straight down at it, but we're not. We're looking at the pond from the side, so it would actually be an oval shape. And I'm gonna stay in this blue, and maybe I'll switch to the medium brush, or you could stay in the big one, it's up to you. And I'm gonna draw some clouds just by making a curly Q line, and then I'm gonna fill it in. There we go. Now we've hit 5 of our shapes, right? Rectangle, triangle, square, circle, oval. I'm gonna make another circle because I want a sun. So I'm gonna click on the yellow or the yellow-orange, and maybe my sun is in front of my clouds here. And I'm gonna draw a big circle like this, fill it in. And then I kind of want some rays shooting out of my sun, so I'm gonna go to this tiniest brush, the little one again, see that? And I'm gonna draw some lines coming out of my sun, like sun rays. There we go. So now we only have one shape, boys and girls, that we haven't done yet, and it is diamond. So I am going to stay in that teeny tiny brush, and I figured a good thing for diamond would be a fish, maybe in the pond. So I'm gonna go down to black because I want the smallest brush, the teeniest, tiniest one. And I'm gonna draw a diamond here, and that diamond is actually gonna be my fish's tail. And remember, boys and girls, if you do something you don't like, let's say I didn't like that, you can always click the arrow in the upper left-hand corner, and that will undo what you just did. So I'll draw it again. This is a sideways diamond, kind of. And then I'm going to touch the top of the diamond and draw an oval from my fish's body. Tap for an eye, rub a little circle for the mouth, and then what shape do you think his fins would be? Oh, maybe triangles, right? There we go. So there we go, boys and girls. I have drawn a house and some things on the land that show all my 6 basic shapes. Rectangle, triangle, square, circle, diamond, and oval. And if you want to add some other things that maybe even aren't one of those shapes, so I'm going to add some grass around my pond just by doing a squiggly line with my finger. Maybe you could draw some flowers. It's up to you, boys and girls, what you want to add, okay? And yours can look, a little different than mine because you're probably gonna pick different colors. You may make your house a different size or whatnot, okay? So I hope you had fun learning about your 6 basic shapes. All right, boys and girls, now that my picture is finished, remember you have to upload it to Seesaw for me to see. If you want to upload it directly to the art folder, you want to hit the 3 dots, hit the square with the arrow pointing out, hit save image, and now your picture is in your photos on your iPad. And you would go into Seesaw and upload your image the way I showed you last week.